now. A new executive order targeting the district. The sweeping changes we could see.
UMD taking on #1 seed Florida in the Sweet 16. We'll show you the excitement across College Park.
Hey everyone, as we head into your Friday, we are tracking a few scattered showers and then we're headed for the 80s. I have your full forecast. It's coming up.
I just think everybody in my house is trying to cope with it the best way they can.
A school worker gunned down in Maryland. His family sharing their heartbreak, saying they lost the light in their lives.
Riders beware. WMATA soon implementing bans on trains, buses, and at metro stations. How it works to keep you safe. We begin at 9 with breaking news. The White House now breathing down D.C.'s neck. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight for D.C. News Now. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. President Trump with a new executive order. He says he'll target crime and clean up areas he believes have tarnished the city. We have D.C. News Now's Ben Dennis joining us live. And you look through all of these details to find out what this means for the district.
Yeah, so Ben, how soon could families and certainly visitors here to the district really see these changes in the nation's capital?
We don't precisely know right now, but it could be swift. There is no telling how soon that President Trump's orders may go into effect, but it could be quick as he is now charging a task force to implement changes to federal and city spaces. This all comes a month after the president suggested the federal government take over D.C. Now, while this executive order does not go that far, it does direct a task force to implement changes. A group including the Departments of Interior, Transportation, Homeland Security, the FBI, ATF, U.S. Marshal Service, and the National Park Service. Their job? Well, they called to enforce immigration, get D.C.'s crime lab fully accredited, which was already in the process of being done. Plus, work to speed up the process for concealed carry license requests. Also, end fare evasion on Metro bus and trains. That's something WMATA has already been cracking down on. The order also calls for more federal police to be present, including on the National Mall, Union Station, monuments, as well as the Suitland and GW parkways. Going a step further, calling the National Park Service to make a beautification plan to remove graffiti and clear homeless camps. This comes 1 month after the president said this on Air Force One.
I think that we should govern District of Columbia. It's so important, the D.C. situation. I think that we should run it strong, run it with law and order, but they're not doing the job. Too much crime, too much graffiti, too many tents on the lawns of these magnificent lawns.
Signed a separate executive order today tasking the vice president to evaluate the Smithsonian museums, including the National Zoo, to get rid of what they call, quote, divisive narratives that distort our shared history. Ben Dennis, back to you.
All right, some major developments there, Ben. Thanks. All new tonight. The feds arrest an accused high-ranking MS-13 gang member in Northern Virginia. According to court documents, 24-year-old Henry Jose Villatoro Santos was taken into custody on an outstanding immigration warrant in Dale City. The FBI says he is the gang's top leader for the East Coast. Now, when searching his home, they say guns, ammunition, and suppressors were found. He was charged with illegal gun possession. Now, the arrest comes as the Trump administration cracks down on illegal immigration. We'll have much more on this arrest coming up in our next half hour.
All right, let's turn our attention to the Maryland men's basketball team. They are taking on #1 seed Florida tonight in the Sweet 16. The game started around 7:40, and it looks like Maryland is trading 42-50 to Florida. Terps fans have been gearing up for the night. The men have not made it to the Sweet 16 since 2016.
Yeah, so as you can imagine, College Park packed with fans who, of course, hoping for that big upset tonight. DC News Now's Max Marcillo live for us at a popular pub near campus.
All right, Max, the place was pumped before tip-off, so tell us what the mood is like in there right now.
The mood is loud, the mood is a little cautiously optimistic, but very, very nervous. As you mentioned, Florida is pulled a little bit ahead here in the second half. But take a look at what it looks like here at Ludy's Pub. There are so many Terps here ready and excited to hopefully watch their team have a comeback win. But it's not just here at the bars that people are excited. It's really across campus, and it has been for a while. We know this team is known as the Crab Five, a little play on the Fab Five, but you know, Crab is always better here in Maryland. And there was a guy who made that into a brand, making Maryland basketball basketball-themed shirts, including shirts for the Crab 5. So today, he teamed up with Testudo and said, hey, if you prove to us that you have Maryland going to the Final Four, we'll give you a shirt for free. And sure enough, people did. Here's what he had to say about his little mission to give back to the Terp community.
It's a big community gathering thing here as well. And I think that's the most beautiful part about it. I think when it's all said and done, everyone's going to know Maryland basketball is back. We got culture. We're a basketball school, both men and women.
All right, a lot of excitement, as you heard, both for the men and the women. The women play next. The men are up right now, and as I said, there's definitely some nerves. It's an 8-point game, just about 15 minutes left in the second half. So yeah, there are some nerves, but there's a lot of excitement because Maryland has a chance to do what it hasn't done in so many years, and this place is ready to erupt if they do it. Reporting live in College Park, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
All right, we got some time left at least, Max. All right, so March Madness and opening day, not a bad Thursday. Nats Park filled with baseball fans as the Nationals open up the season at home against the Philadelphia Phillies. Yeah, there we go. Just a perfect sunsplash day for baseball. And look at all the fans out there. The Budweiser Clydesdales also making an appearance here. Not bad. Fans flooding Navy Yard as the Nationals celebrate their 20th anniversary season. And what an awesome day to be out at the ballpark. So much sunshine.
Right. Even though the Nats did not win, we won in all of the sunshine and the energy out there. Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb, I mean, you could not have delivered a better day.
Yeah, I mean, really loving tonight as well. There's a lot of clearing. There's no wind, and so that makes things comfortable, right, across the region. We're headed for a change, though, yet again, so I need you to take this in. I do have an approaching storm system coming out of the west, and it will really strike through the DMV tomorrow afternoon, providing us our next shot of rain before a wonderful weather story starts to appear for our upcoming weekend. Since Monday, everybody has been focused on Saturday, right? And temperatures, they have changed just in the last 24 hours, potential of 85. Yeah, going into Saturday. Right now, we're in the 40s, middle 50s across the region, and we're going to continue to go downward just because there's a little bit more of a wind flow towards our eastern locations. But folks, we woke up to the 20s and 30s today. That's no longer on the table. No frost concerns for tonight. There's that disorganized storm system, and everything that we will see tomorrow will be very light to scattered and very brief in nature. So tomorrow morning, kicking off your day, still 36, 37 degrees. Have the heavier coat, and then as we go into your afternoon, that's when we will see the 50s and the middle 60s start to return. Pretty good looking day, but it's not wall-to-wall sunshine. We'll get ready for that wall-to-wall sunshine on Saturday. We have more of that forecast coming up.
All right, Janessa, we'll see you then. Meanwhile, all new tonight in Maryland, a 19-year-old who worked for Prince George's County Schools was shot and killed over the weekend. His mom, of course, devastated and can't imagine who would want to hurt her son.
And she is saying that he brought the light and laughter to everyone around him. DC News Now's Tim Reed has more as investigators are now searching for answers.
Police say this is the neighborhood in Mitchellville, Maryland, where 19-year-old Donnell Stevenson was shot and killed on Sunday. I spoke to his family members who are grieving his death and want justice.
I'm lost for words, literally. It just sounds so very cliche. I don't know what to say. I don't feel it's still real all the way.
Erica Stevenson and her family are heartbroken. She is Donnell's stepmother.
I just think everybody in my house is trying to cope with it the best way they can. My husband, he's not taking it very well, of course, but he's trying his best. It's his oldest son.
Stevenson tells DC News Now she was so proud of Donnell's accomplishments. After graduating from high school, he worked as a maintenance employee at Glenarden Woods Elementary School, and he had his own photography business. His family says everyone loved him.
Light up the room. You are not going to be in the same space with my son without laughing. It's impossible.
Police say Stevenson was found shot to death early Sunday morning inside a home on St. Michael's Drive. A $25,000 reward is being offered for information leading to an arrest. Investigators are working to determine a motive and to identify a suspect.
I'm just going to switch to my spiritual side and just say that I pray that they're asking for forgiveness for the pain and the hurt that they've caused this family.
Family members tell us they are now in the process of making funeral arrangements for their son. In Mitchellville, Tim Reed, DC News Now.
Oh, what a big smile he had. All right, thank you so much, Tim. New tonight, a major policy change for Metro. WMATA will soon ban any violent passengers or sex offenders from using buses and trains. Starting on June 2nd, anyone who's committed a sex-related crime or assault a Metro worker or customer will not be allowed on board. A first-time offender will be banned for 45 days. It's 90 days for a second offense, and a third time will mean you're banned for an entire year. WMATA says the policy does have an appeals process, and police are saying that this will give them the ability to arrest, then track repeat offenders and keep them away from Metro trains, buses, and stations.
Well, coming up here on DC News Now at 9, the Department of Health and Human Services cutting 10,000 jobs. The impact on workers right here in the DMV.
The fight to make birth control a right in Virginia. Democrats say the governor's rewriting of a bill will weaken protections for people in the Commonwealth.
And ahead at 9:30, January's plane crash back on Capitol Hill. Victims' families demanding answers as the head of the FAA gets grilled by lawmakers over the tragedy.